Guys, so on this video we'll start with the anchor element, which is A element, as we have already learnt about the H1 element stands for heading 1, H3 for heading 3, P element which stands for paragraph. We have also studied in the last video that if we are opening any element we need to close it using a backslash. In order to open an element we use that in a parenthesis, and you can close that in parenthesis. As we can see here, it's H1 element open and H1 element closed. So we'll start with the anchor element, which is also called the A element. So you might have seen a login page where you get to enter your username and password, and when you click on login, you are not on the same website or same page. You are redirected to your account page, or if you're on Gmail, you are taken to your Gmail page where you can view your emails. Also, when you click on the heading of the email, you are taken to the entire email section, which is again a different website or a different page. So we'll learn how to make those hyperlinks. Those are called hyperlinks, as we are linking one document or one web page or one website with a different one, so that our user can go. Not only this, with this hyperlink element we can navigate between the same web page. Suppose you have a long content and you want the user to go down to the end of the document. You can add a hyperlink there and it will take you to the end. And I will let you know how to code that. But before, as we are in Codecademy, we'll look through the instructions of Codecademy. As you can say, anchor elements use an attribute to link users to website. Attributes can customize the behavior of appearance of HTML elements. Anchor elements use a href attribute, which specifies a web page to link to. So the syntax of adding a anchor element is like this. We start with the parenthesis, then we add a for the name of the element, which stands for anchor. Then we add an attribute. An attribute defines what exactly to be done when this website is clicked. So we can add equals to. So href is hyperlink reference, which particular website you want this to link to. So we can add the name of the website, suppose www.google.com, everyone's favorite. And now we can close the parenthesis and we can add a text. Click here to go to Google, and we can also close the anchor element. And now if we click on run, this google.com hyperlink is added. So as you can see, and this is by default in blue color and underlined, so that too, just to let you know, it's a hyperlink, it's a link, it's not a normal text. So if you click on this, you will go to a different section or different website altogether. But that's not our instructions. Our instructions say that let's create an anchor element to send visitors to a web page that lists cities where only bike sharing is available. So between the opening P and closing P tags, after the last sentence, enter the text. Here is a list of cities where you can find us. So instead of doing this, we could have we'll get the read of the sentence for now, and we need to enter here is the list. Alright, so we are done with adding the same text as it says, and it says to click on run to continue. So we will click on run to continue so that we can go to our next instructions. We can see that's successful. So it says here is a list of cities where you can find us. And as we have added, we will go to the next instruction. It says use an anchor element to link the word list to the URL cities. So cities.html. So what we will do is we will link the word city list to the cities.html page. So every HTML document is saved with extension called HTML. Suppose you are creating a website or web page which is about site. You can save the page as about.html. Similarly, you can save other documents as HTML, and that would be a web page. So here we have different page called cities.html. So we are saving so we are hyperlinking this particular page with cities.html. So if anybody clicks on the word list, they would go to a different web page which is cities.html. So we'll do how. So we will add an anchor element just with the start of before list, and we'll again close the anchor element at the end of the list so that only the word list is hyperlinked. So we will add cities.html as I have shown you before. It starts with parenthesis, then we give the name of the element as a, then we add an attribute which is hyperlink reference or href, and we give an equal to sign so that it can equals, and every link we add in quotation so that it can assign a link, and we will close the parenthesis, and now we will go next to the list where the list gets n, and we'll click on and we will close a hyperlink as well, and we click on run to see what happens. Alright, so now we can see this word list is highlighted, it's in blue, and if you can see the link here, it says it gives you a link on the bottom left hand corner, that cities.html. so that means if you click on this, it will go to a different page which is called cities.html. Okay, now we are done with the instructions on this page, so we'll move to the next module and see what happens. Alright, so great job. So we have learned how to create a heading 1, how to create a heading 2, and we have also learned how to create a paragraph and an anchor element. So this is the name of the element, which is a attribute. An attribute defines what exactly need to be done with the particular tag. Attribute here for the anchor elements, we have attribute called href that determines the link which you want this particular web page to link to, or this particular word or content to link to. It's suppose in order to, as we have done, we have only hyperlinked the word list. That means it will only go to cities.html page if you click on list. If you click on any other word in this web page, it will do nothing. So we can give anchor element to the entire web page, or we can give an anchor element to a certain words, that a word seems more viable than an entire web page. What happens if we go to google.com and if you just click on the screen of Google and it goes to a different website that has got no visible meaning to it? So we add hyperlink only to the content which we want to be clicked. So, and we equals this so that it can acquire a value, and we can enter the value and attribute value within the quotation mark. So here the value is google.com/maps. So if you click on this particular word, it will go to Google Maps. As you can see, is the name, they have added a name as Google Maps. The people who is clicking on use Google Maps are going to Google Maps. So this is it regarding the A element. So we'll move on to the other attributes and other elements, and we'll learn what are the next elements in HTML to create our own website. So now we are starting with an Img element, which is an image element. So in case if you want an image on the page, such as a photo of the bike, you can use the Img element and that would be added to your website. So we'll learn how. So we will learn about the Img element in our next video. So please like, comment, subscribe. We will be back with the next video soon so that we can teach you more about the Img element. Thank you.